Boris Johnson has declared the UK should prepare for no deal, unless there is a fundamental change of approach from the European Union. The Prime Minister announced the stunning move earlier today. In a televised statement, Mr. Johnson hit out at Brussels for refusing to hand Britain a Canada-style deal despite being members of the bloc for 45 years. He said unless there is a fundamental change in approach from Brussels, then the UK will go for the Australia solution. The Prime Minister said, "From the outset we were totally clear that we wanted nothing more complicated than a Canada-style relationship based on friendship and free trade. To judge by the latest EU summit in Brussels, that won't work for our EU partners. They want the continued ability to control our legislative freedom, our fisheries in a way that is completely unacceptable to an independent country. And since we have only 10 weeks until the end of the transition period on January 1, I have to make judgment about the likely outcome and get us ready. And given that they have refused to negotiate seriously for much of the last few months, and given that this summit appears explicitly to rule out a Canada-style deal, I've concluded that we should get ready for January 1 with arrangements that are more like Australia's, based on simple principles of global free trade." Mr. Johnson insisted the UK will prosper mightily as an independent free trading nation. He said, "We can do it because we always knew there would be change on January 1 whatever type of relationship we had, and so now is the time for our businesses, our hauliers, for travelers to get ready. And of course we are willing to discuss the practicalities with our friends where a lot of progress has already been made, by the way, on such issues as social security and aviation, nuclear cooperation and so on. But for whatever reason, it is clear from the summit that after 45 years of membership, they are not willing, unless there is some fundamental change of approach, to offer this country the same terms as Canada. And so with high hearts and complete confidence, we will prepare to embrace the alternative, and we will prosper mightily as an independent free trading nation, controlling our own borders, our fisheries and setting our own laws. And in the meantime, the government will of course be focused on tackling COVID and building back better so that 2021 is a year of recovery and renewal."